Hey guys, JC6 here, back with you with Wright, trials and tribulations. Yeah, I looked up the walkthrough for case 3. And what you're supposed to do is go to TradeBM, then you're supposed to present Glenn Elk. This guy was a real programming genius. They called him the walking computer, the place where it worked. What happens when he crashes though? Does he just start moving all of a sudden? He wasn't a computer, Maya. Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim. And that's what we found out yesterday too. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, don't you have any information that's a bit more fun? I know. So if you pay a visit to where Elk worked there yet, you might as well. His workplace, where's that? A computer firm called Blue Screens Incorporated or something like that. Sounds like a real stable company. This could be fun, Nick. Let's go. Computers aren't really my thing, Maya. We'll be fine. I know all about that high-tech stuff. I wonder about that. Just around the corner from this drawing, you should take a look. Computer firm called Blue Screens Incorporated, huh? I'm gonna head back to the precinct now. I've got a big meeting starting in a bit. About Maggie's case, you mean? That's pretty much wrapped up now. There's another big case going down at the moment, so that she's been pushed aside. Okay, well, see you later then. Bye. You better get going, detective, or you'll be late. Actually, I've kinda got a favor to ask. It's a big one. A favor? Yeah. It's for Maggie, actually. I was kinda hoping you give this to her for me. What is it? It's a lunchbox. I got early so I could make it. I've been real worried about her. She looks like she lost a lot of weight. Detective Gumshoe. But she's been locked up for 3 days, so how much weight could she have lost? How many weenies on there? There's not a person ever who could have down this much meat. I think I love weenies. I can't get enough of their tender juiciness. So will you give it to her? It took me ages to make, so please say you will, pal. Can't exactly say no, can I? Now that I eat it myself, I get hungry. Don't forget, okay? I'm counting you to give that to Maggie. It's finally gone. Let's go to the detention center. January 7th. Detention center. Oh, Mr. Wright. Oh, Maggie, so they finished questioning you? Wasn't it just unbelievable in court today, sir? I'm gonna stay up all night and blog about everything that happened. Weren't you scared? It was pretty touch and go in there. But you totally nailed that old man. Well, he was all over the place with his testimony. He's not the only one. Now, what do you mean? No one else's testimonies don't match up either. Not with what I remember of the incident anyway. Is it possible she is the one misremembering things? Maggie, you know how you said that everyone else provided testimony that didn't match up with what you remembered? Yep, there are just so many things that don't seem to add up. The biggest contradiction is the other guy saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something to the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him. But didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today? That was the waitress who put some white powder into the coffee cup? So you really think it was this disappearing man that did it? Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished as well. You know, the CD with the writing on it? Oh yeah, the CD MC Screwdriver album, right? It was MC Bomber Maya. The names were spread on the sports paper as well. They never did find that CD at the crime scene, sir. Or the victim's medication has gone missing too. Ouch, my head. This is getting way too complicated for me. You said that you passed out when the victim Glenn collapsed, right? Yeah, it's so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. When I came to the restaurant buzzing with police. Before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir. So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on at JBN? No idea at all. Why? Is that important, Mr. Wright? The other victim, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture. Chased out of the picture? What do you mean? Oh, see, he wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go call the police. Exactly, and you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time. No, you don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you? When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong is involved in this at all. Cause it's like the master biting the paw of the dog it feeds. Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright? What the old man said as much when we spoke with him earlier. I don't know, the things that man says don't add up for some reason, sir. Maggie looks like she's trying to figure something out. We better find out exactly what happened to the old man on that day. Hold up. Let's present. And I used to be in the police force, but I'm incarcerated now. I don't pick up much information here. All I can help you out with now is the menu at JBN. Come on, Maggie, don't let your spirits fall. Oh yeah, I've got something you're going to love. Really, what is it? A lunchbox just for you. Here. My lunchbox. Weenies too. Can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright? That was Detective Gumshoe. Who else could make such a nice lunchbox for you? Detective Gumshoe. He's really worried about you. It looks like he put a lot of effort into making this too. Can't accept it. Attention's in the rules, no gifts allowed, sir. Hey, come on, Maggie, don't be like that. The rules are the rules. They lock you up if you break them. Somehow, when an ex-cop turned waitress says that, it seems a whole lot scarier. Anyway, I hate weenies. Oh, really? It's all yours, Mike. Enjoy it with Mr. Wright. But she's right. It's better than letting it go to waste. But I guess so. Gumshoe's lunchbox eaten with Maya. Well, how was it? I hit the spot. I love weenies. Okay, I'm glad I gave it to you then, sir. Well, at least Gumshoe helped us out. I mean, if Gumshoe doesn't like Maggie, how come he's making lunch for her? What the heck? I'm sorry to think. That's pretty much Gumshoe. I mean, it doesn't make sense. If you don't like her, why are you taking the time to make lunch for her? But whatever. Let's go to the Blue Screens Incorporated. January 7th, Blue Screens Incorporated. Well, this place is so high tech. You can almost smell the electricity in the air. There's a computer for Maya. It can't work without electricity, you know. Who are you? Oh, hello. I'm sorry, access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked. Oh, what secrets? Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Understood? Who is this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whack educational show. Her name is Lisa Basil. I'm the company director. Director? She's human? She's more like a ghost in a shell. Thing over her eye isn't the same device as Glenn Elves? That's an GMH. Nice try, bust the other way around, Maya. It's an HMD. All of my programmers here at Blue Screams and Corporate supply with HMDs. And do you write programs too? No, I just enjoy wearing this. They were pretty cool, I wouldn't mind one. Blue Screams Incorporated. So what exactly is this firm's business? I'm going to try to simplify it so that you can understand. We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry and deliver optimum operating system and source level components. Now you lost me on the corner of analyze and management. Doesn't matter to analyze stuff, you got that much, right? Software we produce is distributed on CDs. CDs? Well, this is why Phoenix is the lawyer. He can take all this complicated stuff and make it simple. That's why some people hire lawyers, so they can understand all this complex wording and stuff. It's compact disc digital optical storage media. Core seats are used for software as well as music. It is small for all my employees are first class programmers, so ask one of them what they are doing. Excuse me, what are you working on right now? Access to share global Well, you could say, this sort of thing we are involved in. Did you good people follow all of that? Yeah? Thanks, Maya, just say otherwise, Maya. You know about what happened, right, Miss Basil? You mean about Glenn being poisoned? Yes, I know it's terrible. Can you tell us anything that might be helpful? I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier too. I couldn't tell him anything either because the way to commit the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screams Incorporated. Oh, how about Mr. Elf's death? Have you cleared it out already? No, not yet. It's this one right in front of you. If there's anything that might be useful to you, you're welcome to take it. Let's take a look at this horse. Well, look at this desk, Nick. What a mess. Looks pretty average to me, but you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this. You think? Real whiz kids can work under any condition, you know. Trying to hint that I should tidy up my desk more. I'll clean my desk when my stuff's asking silly questions. No hurry then. Here's calendar. What about it? If this is another hint about tidying, you can forget it. Someone's marked December 3rd in red pen. December 3rd, that's the day Mr. Elk was murdered. Is there anything else? Yeah, it says me with the tiger. The tiger? Well, let's present the would you mind taking a look at this? So that data is super admin restricted desktop access password protected. Super admin restricted desktop access password protected? But this is madness. No, that is Sparta. She won't tell us unless we say the code word. A code word, huh? Sesame. It's not Sesame, there must be a mother's maiden name. That's how it always is. There's no point having passwords, it's always the same thing, Maya. Maybe she focused on asking about Glenna. What do you say? So I'll stop it right here, guys. Take care, everybody. I will see you guys next time.